Welcome back to more House Thundermane, our glorious Realm of Thrones, Game of Thrones Overhaul Mod adventure from Mountain Blade to Bannerlord. We continue where we left things off last time, and we are roaming our way through the Stormlands without a single hope or a care of being able to save Renly at this point. We're measuring coffins for him. We're measuring... Do we still have hardwood? Because we're going to need that to nail one together for him. But yeah, we are 15 renown away from Clan Tier 1, which would allow us to at least become a mercenary, which would give us a teeny tiny chance of maybe even being able to save him. But that's very unlikely, considering Stannis has an army of 1,000 sieging Griffin's Roost, and Renly is seemingly nowhere to be seen and not really doing much about it. So Renly, we tried, we've probably failed. We've got less than 30 days. We're on day 101. 107 rather. We're on day 107. It wouldn't even matter if we're on day 101. We're 100 days in. We're not Clan Tier 1. Renly, you're going to die. So, I don't know. Maybe at some point in the future, we'll do a one-off challenge where we do a really long stream. We just see if we can save Renly somehow. But it will not be this playthrough, unless something absolutely catastrophic happens to Stannis. So, F's in the chat already for Renly. It looks like we're going to be going Team Stannis the Menace. But we will still, until Renly is in the ground, until he gets assassinated by a Stannis shadow, we will still raise our banner for the mighty green and gold stag of Storm's End that is Renly. But for now, we're going to try and level ourselves up a little bit more. We've got some money. How much would it be to upgrade all these guys? Not a huge amount. Cool, let's do it. So we've now got some more elite troops, which is good. We could actually recruit the Baratheon longbowmen, which you guys saying the Baratheon troop tier comes exclusively from Storm's End. I definitely want some of these, even if obviously we side with Stannis. This would be great. Loving the stories and roleplay that loads of you guys are injecting into the comments over on YouTube for this series. Loads of you really getting behind the roleplay, and a lot of you, I think, really enjoying the high kind of the torn cause that Durran currently has. Like, he feels his loyalty to Renly for all that he's done for him in his life, but he knows that Stannis is the true king. And I love that you guys are running away with that with your own little tales and stories. Special shout out to Adam, who's writing his own special tale of the is it like the Dance of the Five Kings? Loving it so far. Yeah, keep those stories and tales coming and all that little roleplay you guys are doing. The other thing I saw a lot of upvotes on was, for this series, Lionheart, could you try and go for a slightly different weapon combo than just sword and bow? The suggestion was going for like a hammer, a warhammer, and like a crossbow. I was thinking about a crossbow. The only reason why I've thought about the short bow is actually that I quite liked the fact that we have our Baratheon troop line as longbowmen. So I don't know if maybe I'll try and pick up a longbow at some point. Failing that, though, we could go with the Stormlands crossbowmen, because I've gone for some of them already. So yeah, we could try and pick up a crossbow for them. I certainly will go for a warhammer with Durran when I can. It's just more about the affordability of one. I can't afford a decent warhammer just yet, but the moment I can, I will get one. But for now, I'm just going to go with whatever gives me a long enough reach to try and take out foes. But yeah, that will be the plan. I mean, eventually it would be to probably go for a big old two-handed warhammer. I did see that there's the Westeros Armory mod. I don't know if that's save game compatible, like I can add that in later on, but I know that adds in a full Robert Baratheon armor set, so I might try and include that if there isn't already one in the game, or like a really cool Baratheon one to get. I'm thinking about getting some of these guys. Instead of getting that recruit, I'm going to recruit this Baratheon longbowman in. I'll lose one bit of morale, but that's fine. Stormlands Levy, that's the first tier. What else can I can get some footmen in, right? And then we can go Baratheon Hammer Knight. Broken Art, I don't want them, but I'll get one of you guys in. What are these deserters? Are they trying to come for me? Oh yeah, Thunder Knights. I don't want to risk going up against them because I don't think I can have them. Ooh, got to be careful here. They're chasing me. Oh no. was like, I mean, I can throw some gold at them. I don't want to lose these guys right now because I feel like I've invested in them. This is Durran's company. 38 deserters. But these would be a great way of leveling up when I'm a bit stronger. Once I can get 50 troops, we'll be fine, which we'll get at the next clan tier. Oh, sorry, yeah, it's the War of the Five Kings, not the Dance of the Five Kings. Wiggle our way around here. That's the thing, we're wasting days just trying to get around, but hey-ho. Kingswood Outlaws, okay, I can go for them. We have been charged by Renly Baratheon to go and build up a small, mighty company that we might then act as a lord in Renly's court. And that is what we're trying to do. Oh, who's Benjamin? Dragonstone. No, Stormlands hold it. And they're all being attacked. Nice. Nice. Sweet, I caught him. Nice try, Brigand. Surrender or die. Yeah, some Baratheon armor in the Forge module. The Dance of Dragons mod. People on the Realm of Throne. Use. Oh, okay. Mid-late game, you can smith a hammer. Nice. Yeah, we'll probably keep smithing. I did see one or two comments saying like, right, so that's the other thing actually. A lot of people were saying, why don't you use the mod that gets rid of the stamina requirement for smithing? Now, while I do feel like the current implementation of like stamina smithing is more frustrating than like challenging or you know, fun mechanic to engage with, I don't like the idea of just completely stripping stamina away. Because I think it balances it a little bit so that I don't just go sit there and spend like half an episode grinding out a load of stuff. I think this way it makes me do it as I go, as I play. I mean, I did see a comment saying like, oh, it's taking up loads of time doing this. Thankfully, we can smith and no time passes. The only time that passes in regards to smithing is when we have to wait in a settlement to regain some stamina. But broadly, I don't think that's too bad. Should make a mod that lets you rest as you. That would be my only. That would be my. If there is a mod that lets you regain stamina while you travel, that I'd be up for. You can get around that with companions as their stamina helps. It splits the XP. Yeah, it does split the XP, but you can do the smithing. But yeah, we're going to keep smithing whenever we can because it seems to be a good income earner for us. And plus, roleplay perspective, our plucky young Hammer Knight. That seems pretty apt, I'd say. Come with me, cavalry. We ride. Be the change you want to be in the world. Or make the mod. My horse is so... I do love this new Baratheon shield I've got, though. Look at it. I was like, please don't make it so that we're actually both going for the same archer. That'd be awkward. God, this looks so good in the new update as well with the new lighting. Beautiful. That went well. Oh my God, there's no game audio again. Ah! Why? How long has it been? Too long. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Sorry for the no game audio, guys. That's the second time we've done that. I say we. That's the second time me have done that. Much less of that we, please. Sorry. Well, thank you all for telling me within the first 10 minutes. How many? We've got quite a few art. Yeah, we're pretty balanced, to be fair. Stormland Noble Son will upgrade to Knight, so we don't want to get rid of them, really. Get rid of that bowman, and I Fell Knight, and then they become Thunder Knights. That Baratheon Archer's tier 4. It's gonna have to be one of the Noble Sons. I'm not near anywhere that I could drop these guys off, annoyingly. Ooh, a new hat that looks exactly like my old hat, but is slightly tougher. Wonderful. Got some horses. We've actually got some, yeah, a little bit of decent loot there. Hang on, was that? Nice. Ooh, apparently worth a lot. Have they updated the lighting for inside? I think so. I mean, we're so close to Storm's End, we might as well go sell this stuff there then. Thunder Knights. Don't want to mess about with that. 37. No, we'll keep the grapes. Ooh, yes, that's a good little harvest. Oh, hang on, we should. No, yeah, I should smelt these down, shouldn't I? Ooh, the charcoal's worth a lot again. Nice. Sell it down till it's worth 80. Boom. Into the smith. I haven't waited since we last smith, so I probably can't do much, can I? Wait here for a sec. That literally should be all we need. Yep. Not enough for the second one, though. Nice. My thinking is I'm just going to break everything down and sell it all for early game loot. Early game gold. And then when I can smith better stuff later on, well, we'll use it to level up our XP, and then I'll be able to smith better stuff to then sell. Highest amount of gold we've had so far, which is great. I might even say if we can get a hammer. Okay, two-handed mace, can't do that. Is there a hammer anywhere? Can't see one. I can get a light mace. Oh yeah, there's definitely a hammer up here, but yeah, I can't afford that. 36k. That's a little bit expensive, but Durandon's Grief. That does look nice. Let's have a little night. Preview it. Nice little hammer. I wish you could zoom in on this page, but yeah, nice little hammer. That's what we'll have eventually. But it doesn't look like there's anything else. I mean, we could get a mace. 53 blunt. I kind of want the reach though right now because my character's slow, so I need that extra reach to make up for the fact that his swings are slow. We could look at switching over to a crossbow, I guess, if there are any viable options there. Got light bolts, but oh, a heavy peasant crossbowman. I can't use it on horseback though. That one can be used. Tuned light peasant crossbow, 57 pierce. Yeah, go on then. Oh, the lowland arrows were really good, weren't they? Oh well, that's fine. What's the best bolts? We got light bolts, balanced light bolts. That seems pretty good. I don't want two. Whee! Yes, let's go with that. Yeah, so we'll start leveling up crossbow then soon. Nice, nice, nice. Smithing, where are we with that? 39. Cool. Right, we just need to keep hunting down bandit parties then to get up to mercenary level 1. Ooh. Avoid those deserters. Ooh, dear. Someone just got smashed. That's helped by Dragon. Oh, damn it, Dragonstone. Yeah, they're really taking it all, aren't they? They're taking that as well. There ain't much left. At this rate, we're going to be defending Storm's End from a Stannis attack, probably. Although I say defending it, we won't actually be able to take part if it gets sieged. We just get kicked out if it gets put under siege. 59. Can I help? No. Florence going in there. If they're really good, they might weaken. No, they're not weakening them enough. They're going to be too strong. That was Stannis' wife. Ah. Can I break down what bits of the game / mod are base game, Bannerlord versus War Cells? I mean, the only thing in terms of Realm of Thrones 8.0 for War Cells is that it's... Actually, I don't know. Does 7.1 have the updated map? Probably not, right? Or maybe it does anyway. But anyway, they've rebuilt the map to support War Cells travel. I think I don't know how much you can travel up and down waterways. I don't think they've fully changed all the internal ones. Like you can sail in here a little bit, but you can't sail all the way up those rivers. But they've widened some bits of the map, I think, to allow for the ships. But yeah, broadly 8.0 is everything in 7.1, plus you've got ship battles, replacing Realm of Thrones' own in-house ship battles that they had before, which were really cool. Obviously a little bit janky, but really cool for what they were, considering they were completely unofficial. And just the mod creators, you know, own attempt at doing naval battles long before the DLC, because we did our Ironborn series based off that, which was really cool. For smithing, you want one companion hero as a perk. Has perk Curious Shelter at level 50 and one hero as Curious Smith at 75, while you or your other one has all the Steelmaker options. Ah, okay, cool. I was thinking about that because it seems like they're all really good options. But if I can benefit from all of them, that'd be great. Right, we're going to catch these guys. I'm going to follow you until it's morning because I really dislike all the nighttime battles we've had. And attack. Am I going to go find my half-brother Gendry? I think that's a good show. We can become the lords of the Stormlands together. Lords of the Storm. Lords of the Storm indeed.
Moving! Footman, here! Move out! Horsemen, move out!
I better try my new crossbow. Because I'm going to suck with it until I can get some early levels with it. Ow. Oh, that's a hit. Crossbow, gained a point. Nice. Ah! Yeah. Nope, missed. Swickety swackety. I mean, I should probably go and help out, really, shouldn't I? Ow! Oh god, how do you do that? Oh, it's the other one. Take control of the Fell Knight. Yes, please. Let me... Oh, no! Oh, he got killed. Rippers. Well, I've lost my cav. Of course I have. Are we going to go with the Storm Reborn as our epithet? Ooh. Durran Thundermane, the Storm Reborn. Yes, you can have that. Woo! Thunder Knights never live long after the first charge. That wasn't even a Thunder, that was the Fell Knight, that was before. Yeah, go for that. Go for that. Crossbow's starting to level up nicely, which is good. How did we do on the old renown? 39, still 11 away. Come on. Hey, Grace. How you doing? I reckon we could have you two. Stop running, you cowards. You've clearly heard of me. Well. Whoa! There may not be a Battle of the Blackwater because the Starks have taken King's Landing. Robb Stark avenged Ned Stark's death. Does Stannis declare war on the north as well? GG, Rob. GG. That's the rip to the Blackwater event. Yeah. Sure, so it needs to be held by the Lannisters then for that. Wow. My Blackwater event. Why? Is there anything left of... oh, House Baratheon. Yeah, they've still got all of those ones. It's just not held directly by them. God, the North went hard. I mean, what day is the Red Wedding? Is that after? Is Red Wedding's after the Blackwater, right? What day is Blackwater? What day in the game is Blackwater? Like, how much time do we have to, well, see if they reclaim it or not? Oh, no, hang on. Oh, no, yeah, it's not on siege. There's his army, though. Look at him go. King of the North. Surely they can't hold it. I mean, that is a mighty army.
There will never be peace until I avenge my father. Tywin's armies will fall, one by one. I will have Joffrey's head on a pike.
Well, holy cow, two sentences recorded separately, but other than that, nice. Loving the breastplate there, mate. That's also ripped 90% of your initial scenario. Stannis, he doesn't usually declare war on the north. He will fight the Reach and Lannister. Oh, does he? So it won't flip back, will it? Mm. That is annoying. I mean, I guess we could reload, but... AI could just do the same thing again. Kind of want to see what happens here now. Damn, they stronkers in this. Does that happen a lot in 8.0 or not so much? Yeah, I don't even want the Black Walls to try. They got a lot in the Red Key. How did they manage to take that? Was it already under siege? Yeah, I mean, if that's broken a load of the events, I wouldn't really want that, to be honest. But then I can't really stop it all from happening. Damn, Joffrey, you had one job. One job. Reload won't help. It's usually how things happen in this version. Harrenhal event smashes Lancers to a single King's Landing outside of the Westerlands. So it's the Harrenhal event. Yeah, because that wipes them out from there, doesn't it? I don't know what made you think that Joffrey could do any job. That's annoying. That is really annoying. Yeah, they've got like nothing, have they? Got Duskendale. So, oh, influence of Melisandre. So here we go. We start getting the bits that Renly might be dead soon. Defeat his own brother, Renly Baratheon. Dun, dun. What day is that then? I don't know if it gives us one. Right, so I think, yeah, we can't do anything yet with Melisandre. And Trent. Yeah, they basically don't have the strength anymore. God, it makes it even, like, it would be even better if we could have had Renly survive then, because we're really full on alternate. My best save Renly if you can. Yeah, the problem is we can't. Can't get close. Can't even touch the sides. Oh, we're starving. Right, they're all the same faction. Yeah, so they're all stuck in the Westerlands fighting, aren't they? That's Cersei and her troops. Yeah, after all that. But yeah, they're much weaker. Because like if they lose after the Harrenhal event, it seems like House Baratheon and King's Landing needs to be given like a load of additional troops or extra forces. Can you force Stannis to go to war with the North in the mod war settings? I mean, I can untether them, I'm pretty sure. From being like law-friendly ones, I think. Where is it? Realm Phone's events enabled, yeah. Oh, storyline wars edit. Here we go. So what I could do if it keeps happening is I could piece out the. Can I go in here? Can I piece out the North being at war with King's Landing for a bit? Does that make them peace out? Or is that it stops the storyline wars from kicking off? That's too late. It's already happened. Yeah, they're still going to Duskendale. I think what we're going to do is we are going to load back to the start of the episode when King's Landing was still held by the Baratheons, or by Joffrey Baratheon, Lannister Baratheon. Maybe edit the storyline war, if that'll let us do it. But I think it's more when it fires, it's already fired. Unless there's a console command that lets us force a peace and then tells them to redeclare war. Right now, yeah, King's Landing is still Baratheon, Lannister Baratheon. So if we go back to the options, back to the mod options, Realm of Thrones, and then go Storyline Wars, The Reach allied with the Westerlands after Renly's death. Triggered by story events, yeah. Dothraki Horde. Peace when that ends, yeah. The North. What's that marches? So yeah, none and none. So I don't think we can stop that. It's already happened. The Northern Houses. Yes, Iron Island Wars just started. Yeah, I don't think to each allies itself with the Stormlands during the Five Kings. Revenge of the King of the North. Peace with House Baratheon, King's Landing. We can auto win the battle for the defenders. Yeah, okay. So I don't think that won't change it right now anyway. So yeah, let's head on up to King's Landing then and auto win. Do we have to be one of the defenders? Because we'd have to join them, wouldn't we? How can we save this so we can keep the roleplay going? The madness of the Five Kings. Okay, I don't want to miss out on Blackwater. Like, we want to keep our own events going on. Like, Rob, calm down, mate. If you get wrecked, that's fine. Ish. How did this suddenly turn into saving Joffrey? Recruit the Longbowman. Recruit the Footman. It's Control Alt F4 command to auto kill. The thing is, we won't be able to do that though because we can't join in the defense. We can't join in the defense of King's Landing because we can't join them yet. We don't have enough renown. They're running from me, which means I can probably have them. We do have a Thunder Knight. They are pretty tough. That one's going to turn on us. Ah, no, leave me be, leave me be, leave me be. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, there's deserters everywhere. Let me in. Whoo! That was close. I can't smell anything. But we can probably trade some more charcoal. No, not yet. Apparently. I will just wait here for a sec. And let's skedaddle. We need to find somebody to take out. We've also got to head up towards King's Landing because that's going to get taken soon. So the only way to do it would be you could add some renown for yourself with cheats, then join in and then auto kill them. Can I take renown away again? Is that possible? I just feel like I wouldn't mind like altering the scenario as best I can to make it fit with what we want to try and achieve, and then resetting everything back to how it was. I don't want to necessarily inflate our character to save the role play at the cost of our character, then kind of getting... I mean, not that it's going to make a huge difference anyway. Giving him enough to be a mercenary. It just speeds up this bit, to be honest. It is just level 1, yeah. I think we might have to do that, though. I think that's going to have to be what we do. Like, I'm all for Robb Stark claiming King's Landing, but not right now, buddy. You're ruining what we can achieve in this. So yeah, we'll probably have to head up there, give ourselves enough renown, yay, and then help them win. Ow. Keep their bows focused on me. Very dangerous game we're playing. Oh, we were going to get a crossbow, weren't we? We'll get back to that. Ow! We'll get back to that. But first, we've got to correct the timeline. The sacred timeline. Minus 1,000 roleplay, Rob's. Upgrade what if someone's levy to a Fell Knight? Wow. Yeah. Nice. Just got me another Fell Knight. Sick. Right. Let's go save King's Landing. So that we can then sack it with Papa Stannis at some point. Hopefully by shattering this army, though. That should be enough to weaken the north, right? Right? Hopefully they'll, by the time they build up, they'll be being harassed by the... Oh, what the heck? His army's how big? Where is Tywin Lannister when you need him? I'm not even going to be able to get in there. Yeah, the North Roddiek indeed does remember. Easy for dragon. Yeah, if only I had a dragon. No wonder he took it. Yeah, comfortably. But he's got to go on to the Red Keep afterwards, right? I mean, he did in the siege, he loses like nearly 2,000 odd. And get involved. I'm gonna have to get in there, aren't I? We're fighting. Well, we're not. We're gonna have to console kill his army because otherwise he's gonna take King's Landing, and that will break all the other roleplay events that we want to do. In terms of Stannis having the Blackwater event, and that whole war going on. Sorry, Rob. You're not meant to be this strong. You're meant to be dithering around in the Riverlands. Dang it. Red Wedding will still happen, yeah, but we won't get Battle of the Blackwater, which for us is kind of our backup event if we can't keep going with Renly. Actually, you could give King's Landing more troops. Oh, could we just do that? Then I don't feel so dirty. We'll just say they had a bigger army. A better army. Oh, do I have to put them into me and then donate them to the... Can I do that, though? They're under siege. We can't let Rob take King's Landing because it will break the events that we want to do. Yeah, I guess I should have edited the storyline wars at the start and stopped them going for King's Landing until after we'd had our chance. Success. There we go. They've got 5,000 in there. Sweet. Okay. Right, we've given King's Landing 5,000 more militia. Let's hope that's enough. But now we get to watch. Also, what's the command to add more gold? Because I feel like we're going to need more gold and a bit of food. I can just probably take food, can't I? Just so we can watch this. Then we will carry on our merry way. I would like food, please. There we go. Let's just stack us full of grain and olives. All the stuff. So we can sit and watch this wonderful battle unfold. Is there gold? Give. No. So, what do they get? Veteran City Watch. Oh, right. Yeah, that'll be fine. They've started attacking. Oh, they've started the trebucheting. Okay, well we had like what 1,200 gold, so we'll just add it back up to that if and when we need to. I just need Rob to be crushed here, and every so often, well, will them having all that militia cripple their economy? I should probably I should take them away, shouldn't I? I shouldn't just leave them all in there for now. I just think, could we leave them in until before the Blackwater, then take them away to ensure that Rob doesn't get any grand ideas about taking them out. They're not pressing the attack yet. They're trying to breach. We need them all basically captured because that would cripple the north now. Problem with this is the time it's taking. Yeah, we've definitely got no hope of saving Renly. But in a way, I mean, we're not saving Renly, but we're saving the Stormlands, kinda. We're saving the events of what are to come. Shout out to Grey Fox for the console commands, and to all of you guys working the problem. Survive, guys, survive. Oh, they pressed the attack. They're attacking now. We'll keep checking on the number of troops. There's like a 600-man gap at the moment between defense and attack. So if that keeps up, it should be fine. Now it's Iron Bank roleplay. Yeah, we threw in, so they got some mercenaries. Well, surely it's just Bank of Tywin. Tywin paid for some more, sent Joffrey gold to pay for more mercenaries. And that's what we're witnessing here. I did nothing. I was not involved at all. Okay, that militia's made the difference in helping them hold. I need some money. Yep, you guys are right. So what was the one for that? Add gold to hero. Thank you. Yeah, that's literally all they needed. All they needed was 5,000 militia from the Bank of Tywin. Influence of Melisandre. Okay, so this is pretty much where we got to before we had to reload. We've kept the siege going on a bit longer. A messenger approaches your party with a look of concern on his face. My lord, he says, I have news of great import. It is said that Stannis Baratheon has turned to a Red Priestess of R'hllor for aid in his bid for the Iron Throne. The rumours say that she wields great power and has convinced Stannis to resort to dark magic to defeat his own brother, Renly Baratheon. The messenger's words leave you with a sense of unease. You have to make a choice. Will you attempt to intervene and put a stop to Stannis' actions? Or will you sit back and let the events unfold? The outcome of this conflict may have far-reaching consequences for the realm. Dun dun dun. So that's the Melisandre event, but that's not the Death of Renly event yet, is it? Not that we can do much. Yeah, I mean, you guys are right. I could just add in the renown to my character now because we would have gained probably up to clan tier 1 just going around hunting them at this stage. But instead we've had to come and babysit King's Landing so that Rob doesn't get any grand ideas. At least then as a mercenary we can then join Stannis Manus. We've tried, but the game had other plans apparently in this timeline. Does Black Water happen if Renly lives? I don't know, to be honest. But I wouldn't have minded if we had a chance to have Renly live, then so be it, that's fine. I don't really care about the Blackwater then, because we'll be with Team Renly. But there's no way we can make Team Renly work. Ah, nice, they've been broken. He still has a massive army, so he could come back here. Part of me makes me think we need to leave them here at King's Landing. Now let's console kill Stannis, because why not? No. No, we have to try. There are some things that are sacred. I feel like we should leave the militia in there, but I don't know if is that gonna cripple them. I don't actually remember what the actual number of militia was. No, that's the problem. I mean, what we can do, we can check, because I did a save before we started messing around with the console. There's no cost for militia. Could have saved Renly if I... Oh, well, I don't know. I'd have had a better chance of saving Renly if I had restarted, yeah. I think we just... If that militia then doesn't change anything, I think we go and clear it away later on. And for now, it'll act as a deterrent to stop Robb Stark taking it again. Yeah, I added 5,000, but obviously we don't know how many of those just died in that siege versus how many were there originally. I mean, the Red Keep has 954 militia in it. So of those that are wounded, we could take away... It looks like they've lost probably 3,000, the ones we added in, 3,500. They probably had 5 to 800 militia. So they need to have 850 militia. Yeah, that sound fair? Which pretty much aligns with what we know is at the Red Keep, which is 950 odd. Oh boy. Close enough. But I guess the question is, do we remove the militia now? Or do we leave them in there to stop this happening again? Because otherwise, is the North just going to build up another army and go, or does the Harrenhal event give them loads of extra troops, or is this just how they are? There were only two or three non-veteran ones that they had before. So Militia of King's Landing, they've got what 2,260 odd. Oh yeah, how many days? Hang on, we can see that on the load screen. Day 124, so it's 10 days before the event fires. Yeah. So Renly dies in 10 days. So take 1,400 away. Yeah. But then I guess, do we take them away now? Or do we leave them and take them away later? Shenanigans have occurred. As we've seen, we're now out the other side of it. King's Landing has held against Robb Stark's army, which was rather impressive. It hurts me a little bit to do what we had to do to Robb Stark there. At least it wasn't a complete Control-Alt F4 kill his whole army. He did actually have to fight for King's Landing, and he failed. Because we may have added in 5,000 extra militia. But the reason why we're doing this is to preserve the roleplay that we are specifically going for with this series, which is to try and be a Storm King, a bastard Baratheon. And because of that, we want to be able to try and interact with as many Baratheon-themed events as possible. And obviously, Renly has probably had it. We've just had the Melisandre event message. We've just checked on our most recent save, and we're on day 124. So I'm pretty sure that Melisandre one triggers, 10 days earlier before the Renly event fires his death at day 134. We can't, unfortunately, save him. We are going to add in 13 renown, though, to our character now, because the time we've spent babysitting King's Landing and preserving it, we could have been getting that renown. So we'll add ourselves back up. We'll go see. If Renly suddenly has a massive army, then maybe we'll go in and just see if we can smash Stannis or jump inside a castle and capture him. But we've got a very small window now for success to see if we can actually, save him. I don't think we can. So with that in mind, the reason why we've done what we've done at King's Landing is to preserve the Battle of the Blackwater event, which obviously you guys confirmed we wouldn't get if Robb Stark holds King's Landing. It needs to be held by House Baratheon of King's Landing, by Joffrey, for the Battle of the Blackwater event to fire on day, I think it's around 180, 190-ish. So we're going to leave in the Wounded Militia to build back up. It'll give them a really solid garrison for now, with that militia force in there. It shouldn't have any other negative impact on them because they shouldn't have to pay for the militia. But it will mean that if Robb comes back, we shouldn't need to come back and babysit King's Landing again because they should have enough troops to hold them off. We will probably need to keep checking King's Landing every so often though now to make sure that Robb doesn't get any smart ideas. After the Battle of the Blackwater event though, if we don't manage to somehow win it, it's a pretty tough one to win as far as I understand it for Stannis. But if we don't manage to win it, then Robb can do whatever the heck he likes before he gets invited to a certain wedding. But yeah, I normally don't like to dabble with the console, but obviously this would have really disrupted the general theme and roleplay that we're going for in this run. So, sorry not sorry, Robb. Right, let's add in that renown. How do we do that? So that'd be what? Campaign dot add underscore renown to clan 13. Huzzah! We have gained 13 renown. Our new renown is 50. All hail Clan Thundermane. Boom. Just pretend we just hunted down a load of looters. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right. Let's head on out now. Oh, well, we can only get 29 troops. I thought we could get more. We need to turn off the cheats as well. Thought we'd be able to get more at the next clan tier. Party size for every party in the clan plus. Oh, doesn't it? Maybe it takes a little bit of time to boost up. I don't know. Well, we can go speak to Renly if we can find him, and go from there. The last thing we will do, though, is go and add a little bit more gold to us because we've been sat here for ages. And then we are going to turn off the cheat mode. No more cheats, which means if we go to our party, we don't have any extra things showing up in there, which is all good. Right. Hey, King's Landing, how you doing? While we're here, can I introduce some bandit shoes? Oh, my charcoal! Look at that! Oh boy! Okay, we didn't need to actually cheat to add more gold in. It's fine. I earned it. Oh, I could get a crossbow while I'm here. Let's do it. So yeah. Sorry if I've made some of you upset by having to use console commands there, but I feel like of all the things we've had to do, it makes sense, right, for the roleplay, for what we're trying to achieve here. So hopefully you will understand. And if you don't, well, that is unfortunate. Not really much I could do about that. It would have broadly been... I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be the end of the run, but it takes a large chunk of the fun out of what we want to try and do with this one. I've got that peasant crossbow. It's not quite the one I wanted, but let's restore ourselves to the status quo that we were going for. Right. Oh, we'll get quite a lot of gold. That's nice. Yeah. Note to self, come to King's Landing, sell your charcoal. They're gagging for it. Can I smelt these things down? I can as well. Look, boom. I'm a hot smith now. Wait a sec, then we've got to go find Renly because we can't afford to wait for too long. Our Renly boy needs us. That should be just enough. Smelt. Nice. Do. Iron. Yeah, sell all that. Sell the raw iron down to 70. There we go. Boom. That's given us a decent bit. Have we got any cheap horses here that are actually proper mounts? Yeah, a few of them here. It's got to 10. For our speed. We got prisoners, haven't we, to... I guess we'll have to ransom them. Let's go try and find ourselves a Renly. Join Renly, talk to his man in the keep. Can't I send a raven? Send a raven. Here we go. Back to our usual game plan. Yeah, finally. After the distraction. I return. Renly, I bring word. Stannis, shadows, fire priestess. Ah! Also, don't look at what happened at King's Landing. So, Tywin, gold. Yeah, the roleplay we're going to go for is that Tywin Lannister sent a whole load of gold or convinced the Iron Bank to fund a rapid hiring and rally round of the local militia. And that's how King's Landing suddenly got an additional 4,000 to 5,000 militia for the defense against Robb Stark. Lannister gold. Saving the day since... well, saving the day. I would like to enter your service. My sword is yours for the right sum. Huzzah. Accept. He sold some Bitcoin, yeah. You can count on me. As of now, your enemies are my enemies, and your honor is my honor. I want to join your army. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Will that teleport me to him? Yeah. Okay. That's cancelled the join Stormlands. That's fine. That's fine. I was like, please don't say that's I've lost my troops. No, oh, it's also updated my troop party size. Boom. Hey, Renly. I mean, what better way to end... return to the army. To end, I guess, well, to chill with Renly until he dies. We're with him at last. I mean, this is the only way we could probably challenge Stannis. If he happens to fight... Oh! It's a battle of the bros! Legitimately? Oh, come on. It's almost meant to be. Come on, lose enough troops that Renly goes in. Come on! The roleplay restores itself! Come on, Renly! You can do it, my lad. Come on, go in. He's only gone and gone for it! Yes! Come on, Renly! This is your moment! This is your moment! This is it! But the thing is, I've got to be the one to get him as to capture him, right? I'm probably not going to get him. I did see one saying, if you manage to somehow capture him as part of an army, surely you should console kill him and execute him that way, because that's what you'd have to do, right? There is, after all that, there's no... After all that, there's no... There's a potential this could stop the Blackwater, though. And we've just decided, we've just saved King's Landing specifically so we could get that, because we thought this wasn't going to happen. Do I get Stannis if I'm the one to take him out? Is that how it works? I mean, if I capture him, definitely he's dying. It's not who takes him out. Oh, that'd be so good if it was. I might be able to trade for him. You need to take him out directly or via your troops. And he... Oh, is he? AI may give him to me. Oh, this is going to be... the mother of all moments. Miss Edge should let Rob take it. But, to be fair, if I'd let Rob take it, I wouldn't have been down here with Renly. At this moment. Everything. Saving King's Landing. Seeing the Lannister gold flood into the streets of King's Landing. Resulting in a massive militia recruitment spree. Led to this moment. But then I guess we have to decide. What do we do with him? If we do capture him. I mean, I guess the fate should probably be, to make it fair, if we win the battle, Stannis is captured and he is given to us as our prisoner, we execute him, and we carry on following Glorious King Renly. If Stannis is captured but not given to us, we let the events unfurl. I feel like that's got to be the choice here, surely. And you're gonna hate me for this, but for those on YouTube, that's the end of the episode. We'll dive into this at the start of the next one. Until then, take care and ciao for now.